Non-duality is the idea that everything is as it should be. There's no good without evil. Organization can't exist without chaos. And together it creates balance. So it has to exist. Most of us live in a dual reality where we constantly make judgments about what is right, what is wrong. And some of that, we have to be rooted a little bit in that because it helps us build a moral compass. And there does have to be an understanding. So I'm out here on the trails, and this stand of trees, within a week, this will all be gone. I was hoping to get closer to see the harvesting. They just started harvesting today, and I can hear the machines in the background. I was hoping to get closer so I can show it. And it's actually pretty cool to watch. These machines are incredible, and the efficiency these days of logging and harvesting timber is mind-blowing. And to see these machines move, I mean, they could decimate this whole mountain in weeks if they wanted to. So you have to understand that there's restraint there, and it matters to them that this is sustainable because it is a livelihood. And if you cut down all the trees, then there's no more trees to cut down next season. And every year, every season this happens, there's a little bit of a freak out. There's kind of an ideological freak out that happens. And people get pissed. People don't want to see the trees go away. I've had some really amazing experiences out here with owls. And if you've never seen an owl in the wild, it is like the most spiritual and like demonic thing I've ever experienced. This wise creature in the trees with its demon head that can swivel 180 degrees. And they live out here, and their homes are about to go away. They're going to have to find new homes. But if this property, all this mountainside is privately owned, and if they weren't harvesting this timber, then this would have been turned into houses long ago. And I wouldn't have these trails to hike in. And a lot of the people that enjoy these trails in this nature wouldn't have this. And these would have been houses long ago. And so there's that balance there. And we have to find appreciation for it. And I'm always it gets hard every season when this harvest happens because you have to gently remind people that. Because people get pissed. And some of the trails get beat up, but this amazing coalition that works with this timber company always rebuilds the trails. And sometimes we get new trails. It's really incredible. This huge jump track got built last year, and a local athlete was able to hold an event and further her career and build her dream by having access to that. And that wouldn't have existed if last year's harvest didn't happen. So it's a fine balance where you have to understand and look at both parts of it and find where you can center and be balanced in the middle of that. And I think it's kind of fun to come out here and watch these machines do their work. It's incredible. It's sad, but it's kind of mind-blowing at the same time. Deer are gonna have to move on. All these birds, all these squirrels, there's gonna be a lot of death out here. But some houses are gonna get built. Some fires are gonna be warming people. And people are going to be able to wipe their ass for many years to come with the harvesting of this timber. So if you wipe your ass with paper, then you might look at some of your views on this sometimes and think about where you stand and where that rage comes from. Why are you so rageful? I think it's good to thank the coalition every time they let us know that this is happening, and that they string off the trails to keep us safe, and that they're always here building that relationship with this timber company and the community to rebuild trails. Rather than expressing your rage, express your thanks at the positivity that happens around this. And so non-dualism, it's a really important thing to understand in the world, and just be balanced and understand that balance comes from both the plus and negative.